Rivalry returns, not in memory, not in history, but here now in Mali. India versus Pakistan, a South Asian derby, reborn through youth, yet carrying the weight of everything before it. The National Football Stadium glows again, but this evening the light feels sharper because this is where narratives collide, legacy, pressure, and possibility all at once. For Pakistan, the path is sharper, narrower, more urgent. A first appearance at the under 20 level, but not without echoes of promise. Finalists at the under 19 in 2023, only to fall to India by 3 goals, a result that still lingers, and in this tournament, a defeat already. 2 goals conceded in the second half against Bangladesh, a game that slipped as time unfolded. And now there is no space left for recovery, only response. A voice under pressure, the Pakistan head coach Shehzad Anwar. Let's hear from him.
Yeah, of course, a must-win match. And as you know, we lose the first game, and this match is also very important for us. And the strong, as you mentioned, the strongest opponent in this event. So we are well prepared, and we will face, inshallah, and we will produce good results in this match. The players, I hope, inshallah, the players will respond well, because the first game, we learned a lot from this game, and now they are adjusted according to the weather and other conditions. So hopefully, will be good for us.
And India, they begin their campaign, but not without history walking beside them. 4-time champions across eras, across age groups, twice at under 19, once at under 18, and crowned again at the under 20 level in Bhubaneswar 2022. A nation accustomed to rise on the stage, yet even giants are tested. In 2024, halted in the semi-finals by Bangladesh, a reminder that dominance must be renewed, not remembered. So India arrived this evening, not just to play, but to reassert. And the man tasked with shaping that response, the head coach Mahesh Gauli, speaks ahead of this.
What will be your key aspects for this game and what will be expecting in this match against Pakistan?
Definitely, we want to. Pakistan is first of all, Pakistan is a good team. They are very aggressive. I know, important for them and important for us also. Yes, we will do our best to win this game, and whatever our preparation has done, I think we will go ahead with that.
A lovely aerial view. This is the venue for the South Asian Derby. India versus Pakistan at the SAFF U-20 Championship for Men's 2026. Both the teams are ready to put on a show here. This is match number 6 coming your way, live and exclusive only on the YouTube channel of Sportzworkz, the home of South Asian football. And in the tunnel, proximity without connection. Close enough to see, to hear, to sense the presence of the other, yet distant in thought, in purpose, in everything that defines them. And final words must have been exchanged within each camp. Final glances, final focus. Because once they step out, there is no room left for anything but the game. India and Pakistan, side by side, yet worlds apart. This is not just opposition. It is history, it is emotion, it is rivalry. An India Pakistan encounter always carries added intensity. And with crucial group stage stakes on the line, the opening fixture promises both drama and significance. And understandably, the young Coles, they arrived in Maldives on Monday and quickly shifted their focus to preparations for the tournament. In India, they face a tight schedule in a three-team group where every point is crucial. And India will meet Bangladesh in their second match on 28th of March. With only two fixtures in the group, a single victory could prove decisive in securing a place in the semi-finals. The stakes were heightened further after Bangladesh defeated Pakistan 2-0 in the first Group B encounter. And that result means Pakistan they enter this game needing a win to keep their knockout hopes alive. And India therefore expect can expect a determined opponent, making the contest rather tricky despite their strong credentials. India have clearly had the upper hand historically, and Pakistan, though, have had their moments. It is not one sided domination, no draws between them, which tells you this fixture usually produces a result. And importantly, India they beat Pakistan 3-0 in the 2023 SAFF Under-19 final. That recent memory still lingers. On 30th of September 2023, and history leans one way, but rivalry rarely listens. India have held the edge over the years, but in games like these, the past is only a whisper. Both the teams they walk out to the center for this crucial Group B tie. India champions of the SAFF Under-19 Championship held last year in Arunachal Pradesh, where Pakistan didn't participate. Two flags, two anthems, two sets of young players standing for something far greater than themselves. India, Pakistan, it is time for the national anthems.
Please remain standing if you are able for the national anthem of Pakistan.
Mahesh Gauli emphasized on starting the tournament on a positive note. India versus Pakistan is always a big clash. But for them, they are treating it like any other game. And every match is important, so the focus is on starting the tournament well for the Blue Coals and making a positive beginning. And at the same time, need to be cautious and play with composure and discipline. Shahzad Anwar remains worried about the challenge India will pose. They are ready. Most of the players are playing the second international game and highly experienced on that count. The referee in charge for this big clash is Virendra Rai, supported by Purba Bangchuk and DL Sampath. The India line up in a 4-2-3-1. A few familiar faces from that SAFF under-19 winning squad. Omang Dodum Rohan, Roshan and Gurnaj Grewal all retain their places. And the centre-back Bangsan comes in after his ISL debut for Bengaluru FC. And a first start as well for Rishikanta in midfield. It's the toss time. The two captains, Suraj Singh and Ali Zafar. A face-to-face, a brief exchange, a measured calm before the surge. A small moment, but even small moments can shape great stories. The coin rises, and with it, the first decision of an evening heavy with consequence. This is the Pakistan lineup. They make three changes from the defeat to Bangladesh, and all in defense. Majid Ali, Ubaid Khan, and Raza Kazmi comes in, and they line up in a 4-1-4-1, looking for a bit more solidity at the back this evening. They huddle up now. With the rivalry, qualification stakes, and momentum all in play, this encounter promises to set the tone for Group B. And from the other group, Nepal, already qualified for the semi-finals. A victory for India would ensure both India and Bangladesh into the last four of the SAFF U-20 Championship for Men's 2026. It would be end of the road for Pakistan. It's a do-or-die clash, and Mahesh Gauli will be hoping for a positive start. The goalkeeping coach Sandeep Nandi in there as well. Mahesh Gauli, his 66 appearances as a player, a top defender, an AFC B license holder. Was the assistant coach of Igor Stimac and Manolo Marquez as well. And this man, Shahzad Anwar, 47 years old, an AFC Pro license holder, was the manager of the Pakistan under-23 side as well. We are all in readiness at the National Stadium in Male. And now it begins. The equation is as sharp as it is unforgiving. A victory for India, and both India and Bangladesh move forward. While for Pakistan, the road ends here. A draw and the story stretches, waiting for its final twist. But this evening, India against Pakistan, a rivalry meets consequence, and Group B finds its moment. Well, the championship also serves as preparation for the upcoming AFC Under-20 Asian Cup qualifiers. But the focus within the Indian camp remains firmly on the immediate challenge. And Pakistan, meanwhile, are known for their physical style of play and will aim to use their strengths to disrupt India's rhythm. And at the same time, many of their players are only in their second international appearance, which means the side lacks experience at this level. Looking to attack down the left hand side. Now Pakistan, Nazibullah. From the streets of Kanak to PFF National Challenge Cup, the former Pakistan street child football player. Represented the Pakistan Air Force as well. It's a 4-1-4-1 system for Pakistan, as I've mentioned. And now bombing down the right-hand side is Rohan Ningthoja with the first-time cross. And almost managed to get the shot away, Omang Dodum. Somehow it's been blocked. India piling on the pressure, looking for an early breakthrough. Low ball comes in. And Ali Zafar cushions it out of the danger zone, but only momentarily. A feisty start from India. Pushing for an early goal. The Blue Coals stringing a few passes together is Gurnath Singh Grewal. Takes the aerial route. Finds his teammate. Chance for India now. The opening goal. India finds an early breakthrough in the South Asian derby. Vishal Yakoshi from Punjab FC's ISL squad. India under 20. He performs on a bigger stage, on a bigger platform. What about Gurnath Singh Grewal? A beautiful lofted pass onto the path of the number 14. It goes past his marker and beats Kashif Rah's near post. And we have a goal within the first couple of minutes. Suraj Dangal also scored within the first couple of minutes against Bhutan. And this was the goal. Beats a couple of white shirts. And Kashif Rahman beaten at the front post. Just the kind of start India needed. Vishal Yadav. Well, the breakthrough arrives, and it arrives with purpose. He finds the space, finds the net, and the evening suddenly belongs to the Blue Coals. A moment seized, a chance taken, and India draw its first blood in the derby. Well, the story continues on a bigger stage for Vishal Yadav. Shahzad Anwar did mention during his pre-match interview, India are a superior side. Now Mahesh Gavli just taken over as the Indian head coach. An important early test for him as well. And not just in terms of results, but in terms of how the team looks and plays. Yet again, picking up pace is India from the wide area. And Kashif Rahman will be under the cosh. He will be kept busy. The man who represented the better future Pakistan at the Norway Cup 2024. Beaten by a brilliant free kick from Ronan Sullivan in the last game. India looking to steamroll Pakistan in the opening exchanges.
Rohan, come.
Trying to get as many as they can in the first quarter. Is Abdul Samad. There's already some experience behind this team. This is a different level of expectation. And after India falling short in the final last year, there's that added motivation to go one step further this time. And so today becomes quite important. And you would expect India to be positive, to control the game, and to be sharp in attack and stay organized defensively. And the Blue Coats are 4 times champions, having lifted the title in 2019, 2022, 2023, and 2025. Now that history brings confidence and expectation, and the current squad will look to continue the winning tradition. And this championship also serves as preparation for the upcoming Under-20 Asian Cup qualifiers. But the focus within the Indian camp firmly on this immediate challenge. A strong performance here can set the tone for the rest of their campaign. And if they drop points, especially in a game like this, it raises questions early. And in a short tournament, that can become a problem. The free kick, meanwhile, for Pakistan. Zan Imran, the man who plays for Melbourne Victories. Can he bring his side into this contest? A testing time for the Indian defense. Ball sent in, away by the towering presence of Bunsen. He's played a couple of games in the Indian Super League this season for Bengaluru FC. Elevated from the BFC reserves to the senior side. He's partnered by Jodrick Branches, Chingakam and Roshan Singh. Gurnaj and Rishikanta Mitay are the 2 holding midfielders. And Mohammad Arbash in a slightly advanced role, aided by Rohan Ningthojam and Vishal Yadav. And Obang Dodu is the target man. Pakistan on the attack. No problems whatsoever for Suraj Singh. The 18 years old, also from the Bengaluru FC. Most of the players starting this evening for India are from the BFC side. And most of them a product of the Classic Football Academy as well. Now, a few of them from the Punjab FC setup. Only Jodrick Branches. He's from Dempo. And formerly with the Goas as well, FC Goa. Now there he is. Chingakam. He's represented BFC in the AIFF youth tournaments. They're trying to look for that opening. Oh, that was cushioned behind, somehow preventing it from going out for a corner. Suraj Singh was very alert, on his toes, kept his eyes on the ball. Pakistan were the runners-up in 2023, so they know what it takes to go deep. But this is their first appearance at the under-20 level. Since then, the start hasn't gone their way. They lost the last game. They conceded both the goals in the second half. That certainly would have been disappointing for Shahzad Anwar. And now the equation is quite simple. They need a result here. And not just any result. Realistically, they need to win to stay alive in the group. And that naturally changes the mindset. And you might see them take a few more risks, be a bit more proactive, while also trying to stay compact defensively. Rohan scored 4 goals in 8 games at the Under-17 Youth League, organized by the All India Football Federation. Switch towards the far left. Gracefully moving forward with the ball. It gets help as well as a deep ball in. Out of play. Goal kick for Pakistan.
टाइट करो उधर है जगह टाइट कम सा जगह टाइट win the ball win the second ball win the second ball stay there win the second ball fall back
And that's the instruction to win the second ball. India quickly onto those loose balls. Gurnath Singh Grewal providing the cushion in front of the back four. And on the flip side, Ali Zafar onto a similar kind of a role. He looked to stay close to the back four during the defensive transition. Khobayeb Khan might also join him and have 6 players within their territory while defending. And during the offensive transition, you might see one of them rejoin midfield and have 5 men in the opposition's half while pushing forward. Junaid and Abdul Samad very wide. We saw Junaid operate centrally against Bangladesh. A change in game plan. And never easy. Especially if you tinker with the centre-back pairing. And that's one area you don't see head coaches change much. Shahzad Anwar has gone with the centre-back pairing of Ubaid Khan and Majid Ali. And Abdul Rahman has been left out. The most experienced player of the squad. The keeper off his line. Was the right idea. Just falters in execution. Mohammad Junaid went for goal himself. The clearance falls kindly for Najibullah. Saw Suraj Singh off his line and went for goal. Just lacked accuracy. These are the moments Pakistan need to capitalize. It's indeed a game of small margins.
stay wide only
That was a diagonal.
yeah join
Beautiful. From the men in blue.
come on Rohan
Good to see the Indian side not panicking. It's just the first game of the tournament, but they've been training since the last couple of weeks. They haven't had the opportunity to play few warm-up games in the build-up to this tournament.
go forward
A few of them have been featuring quite regularly in the Indian Super League, have been training with the senior sides. So fitness shouldn't be an issue.
fall back win the ball
Refreshing to see the way they move the ball around so effortlessly, and they find each other so well inside the opposition's half. It's so easy on the eye. Jodrika Branches. This is Bunkson. Danny Mitay starts from the bench. One to keep an eye on for India. He had a very good tournament last time around. 5 goals and a big reason why India reached the final.
Play. Go wide.
And Zain Imran is going to be a key figure for Pakistan this evening. He's got the experience from the Melbourne victory, a setup which gives him a slightly different exposure compared to many others in the squad. Now, the last game may not have gone exactly how he would have liked, but players like him tend to respond,
Play.
and he operates in midfield, and his role is quite important, helping defensively, breaking up play, and then transitioning the ball forward.
Come back.
And especially in a game like this where Pakistan must rely on counter-attacks, his passing and decision-making becomes crucial. If Pakistan are to compete well in midfield, he'll have to be involved.
Come back, Rafa. Change. Go, Rafa.
India just trying to exploit the left-hand side. They've targeted Zadib Haidar,
Party was.
mostly using Vishal Yadav. You'll see Vishal and Rohan switch flanks within the game. Here is the latter. Swings one in. Chasing the ball, breaks here. And the whistle is gone. And Mohammad Darbash was present inside. And quickly doubled up alongside Omang Dodu.
Hey, keep the ball. Play back. Two touch. Out.
Does exceedingly well to keep the ball. Chingakam, another product from the Classic Football Academy. Rishikanta Mitay. I haven't seen much of him last year in Arunachal Pradesh at the SAFF U-20 Championship. He started his career with Kickstart FC of Karnataka and was with the Punjab FC under-17 team as well. Last year, Shami had a great tournament. Even Omang Dodo scored 3 goals in 4 games.
Okay, come back! Arbaz! Stay there, don't go. Win the second ball.
Is feeling the heat, Shehzad Anwar. Under the cosh, Pakistan against a superior Indian side, technically so gifted. Is Kashif Rahman the goalkeeper? Raza Kazmi and Ubaid Khan introduced in the starting 11. Just a bit about Syed Raza Kazmi. Plays for Popo FC, up from the Talent Hunt Academy. Referred as the signing star and stunning player. Will there be a card? A free kick for Pakistan. Free kick given. A clumsy challenge. Mistimed it slightly. And there you go. Lost control of it, Rohan. Almost squeezed between a couple of blue shirts. Raza Kazmi on top of this. Raza Kazmi with an outswing floater. No damage done. India manages to clear. Throw in for Pakistan. The Group B scenario is quite clear, defined at this point. And this game sits right at the center of it all. Shot from the outside. He was allowed time and space to pull the trigger. And luckily that wasn't on target. Khobayeb Khan went up for it. He swung his left boot from just outside the area. He was part of the Pakistan under-17 side as well, which took part in 2023 and reached the final. Has the experience of playing against India in the past. Ominous signs. And this is a lung-bursting run. Chingakam on the overlap.
Ball back. Hey, Rohin.
Runs out of space.
Albas. Shift there.
Bangladesh have already done their job from this group. So they are in a very strong position. And for India, it's straightforward.
Push up.
Win today and they are through to the semi-finals alongside Bangladesh.
Pressure in. Go. Win the ball.
Pakistan, it's even simpler but tougher. They have to win to stay alive. A draw will complicate things. Here is Sunil Chhetri, all-time top scorer for India with 95 goals.
Go forward.
Has just hanged up his boots from international football. He was part of the Indian squad, the AFC Asian Cup qualifiers as well. A once third active goal scorer in the world alongside Messi and Neymar, Messi and Ronaldo. What a great servant of the sport. More than 150 appearances for his country. Once shared a rivalry with Ali Ashfaq, the captain of Maldives. So while it's early in the tournament, this already feels decisive. That has been the nature of this group, with only 3 teams. Pakistan decides to come at India. A great recovery and a rapid switch out wide. Only 2 players to aim at. He needs support. We're asking a bit too much of Roshan Singh. Zanib Haider clearing his line. And now over the top. It's 2-on-2. Shot comes in. Just wide. Najibullah with the hit. That's much better from Pakistan. Great ball played through. Took the aerial route. Was in a lot of space. Jodrika Branch is unable to close him down. I should have at least hit the target. Najibullah. Pakistan relies a lot on his goal scoring capability. A few surprise selections from Shahzad Anwar. He's left out Mansoor Ahmed from the starting lineup. And Abdul Samad on the left wing was subdued against Bangladesh as well. Hardly been involved in this one. The Pakistani origin player who was in action against the Maldives a couple of years ago. I saw him show great skills in that game. And Najibullah is down on the deck. Might be his hamstring. In the second half against Bangladesh, saw him go down quite frequently, and here is the goal. Just commits early, lost his man, and a quicker decision making from Vishal Yadav. Wasn't the right idea to test the keeper at his near post, but somehow gets away with it. There was a terrible piece of defending from Pakistan. And if you look at the keeper, was expecting the shot at the second post, slightly leaned toward his right. And Vishal Yadav somewhat baffles him and takes the shot at the near post. And Kashif Rahman wasn't expecting it. He was prepared to dive to his right. India have been one of the driving forces in the South Asian football for a long time. And not just in terms of results, but also in terms of structure and development. And their youth systems have improved steadily. And the domestic leagues have become more competitive. And they have consistently produced players who can step up to the senior level. And tournaments like this, they set the benchmark
Come on, my friend.
and in turn pushes other nations to raise their standards. The under-23 team featuring in a tri-nation tournament in Arunachal Pradesh will be in action tomorrow, day after tomorrow rather, against Bhutan. A good piece of work from the branches. No distance in the clearance. Pakistan have got their backs to the wall. They are committing numbers. Shifting it to the left hand side. Raza Kazmi quickly closed down. And Pakistan's football journey has been a bit more inconsistent, but their contribution is still significant. There's a strong talent base, especially at youth level, and whenever they've had a continuity, you've seen glimpses of real quality. Their run to the under-19 final in 2023 is good example. Good first touch. Whips in across the face of goal. And no one was present. Went for it too early. Should have waited. Sometimes you've got to look up before delivering the cross. Pakistan support in the stands. Even the Maldives team watching it closely. They play a very crucial game tomorrow against Nepal, a game where they have to win it. And on the flip side, if Sri Lanka somehow manages a draw against Bhutan in the second game of the day, they will book their place for the very first time in the semi-finals of the SAFF Championship. They haven't played the knockouts in their history. At the first drinks break. And Mahesh Gavli having a word with his boys. And Shahzad Anwar on the flip side. Chance to refurbish his game tactics. Will there be a bit of altercation? It's very humid in this part of the world. Summer at its peak. India lead through Vishal Yadav's early strike. A loud, proud and loyal Manjapada. She's from Kerala, are fans of the Kerala Blasters. The game still searching for its full voice. But with India holding the advantage and Pakistan still searching for a response. The time to reflect, to reset, before the story continues. And now through the middle. Good ball forward. Najibullah. Can he score? Was one-on-one with Suraj Singh, who makes the save. Danger is still brewing. Shot right from the edge. Falls to a white shirt and is crept out somehow. A bit of a surge down the middle from Pakistan. It was a lovely ball played forward, bisecting the Indian defence. Najibullah should have scored. And look at that, he got ahead of his man. Just had the keeper to beat. Unbelievable. He didn't manage to score. And Najibullah shrugged off Roshan Singh, left him on the floor. Had so much time. They could have gone for the chip as well. A big scoring opportunity wasted. India slightly going off the boil after scoring the first goal. But the crowd found its voice. Now that chance suddenly opens the game. The opportunity presents itself. And an opportunity at the other end, Omang Dodo. Drifting out wide, Ubaid Khan ahead of him. Omang Dodo plays it out. It was a promising move from Pakistan, this one. Mohammad Junaid with that ball forward. For a moment, time seems slow, but the finish does not follow the promise. A good save from Suraj Singh. Just narrowed the angle, spreads himself, and the chance was gone. Well, these tournaments really play a very important role in development of football in the region. They give young players exposure to international competition early, which is crucial. And they also allow teams to build continuity from youth levels to senior teams. And for the coaches and federations, it's a chance to assess talent in real game. And so it's not about results, it's about building the future. The 35 minutes gone, India still hold the edge. A lead earned early and the guidance with growing control. The Pakistan have had their moments, flashes, glimpses, but not yet the finish to match. The game still poised, but tilting ever so slightly in India's favour. Youth football is really where everything starts. This is where the players learn how to handle pressure, how to make decisions, how to understand the game at a deeper level. And at this stage, it's not just about skill, it's about awareness, discipline, and consistency. And the players who adapt well here are usually the ones who go on to succeed at higher levels. And rivalries like India and Pakistan go beyond just one game. And Pakistan with the ball in, and there's the shot! Kept out by Surat somehow. Diving to his right, just pushed away. Luckily, no one in white was on the follow-up inside the box. Good play from Pakistan. There's the cross from Abdul Samad. Fell onto the strong left foot. Pakistan have made a bit of a comeback in the game. At one point, it looked like India would score multiple goals in the first quarter. And that pressure evaporated. That was quite an ambitious strike. A couple of times Suraj Singh called into action. But the door did open for Pakistan, the opportunity. Knocking Laudala, India stretched just a couple of times, but still the finish escapes them. The signs are there, the belief is growing, but the equalizer still refuses to arrive. And for the young players, these matches that carry emotion, expectation and intensity, the things you don't always get in regular fixtures. And now chance for India to double the lead. Lost his footing, adjusts and takes the shot. Blocked nicely. Now the ball eventually lost its sting. Easy in the end for Kashif Rahman. Mohammad Arbash with the hit. And this experience is invaluable for the players. It teaches them how to deal with the pressure and how to stay composed and how to perform when it really matters. Another cross from Pakistan, searching ball. Nice hit by Suraj Singh. And a quick release forward. Omang Dodu. Swift passing. He stays on. Vishal Yadav, the goal scorer. Now Roshan Singh steps in and provides his support to the number 14, Rishikanta. India taking their time. Slow passing build up. He's got space to operate. Roshan with the cross in. Not the greatest of clearances. Now that shot from Chinkham equally poor. Now what about that for a pass though? Arbash, unable to control, then went down quickly onto his feet, shrugs off one challenge, turns and takes the shot. Was blocked by Zarif Haidar. Now, these are the games that stay with you and often shape the players you become later in your career.
Come on! Don't lose the ball!
Now, here are the top officials of the South Asian Football Federation. We're watching each and every game with great interest. A lot of scouting work also going on. And Pakistan, great recovery. Wins it on the India's half. Another giveaway. Slightly under pressure, India. Now chase on. Far ahead of Zain Imran. Still that single goal separating the two teams. India's early strike holds, but the comfort has faded. Pakistan have grown into the contest, chances created, belief restored. The balance shifting ever so slightly. And as half-time approaches, the game is alive, unresolved. A regulation time of just 3 minutes left of lapses in concentration. They got to keep the focus. Unforced error. India have a free kick. Deep inside their own half. The man down, Mohammad Arbash. Another player from the Bengaluru FC reserves. Yeah, this is why he went down. Khobaib. And a yellow card for Zain Imran. Committing that foul on Arbash. Virendra Rai noticing it. For a second, Zain Imran thought he might have got away with it. India will look to trouble Pakistan from the wide areas. Shahzad Anwar knows it. He's gone with 5 men this evening. To combat India's attacking prowess. The idea was to cut off the combination between Gurnaz and Arbash and create gap between them. And thus, India will be forced to tuck in Rohin and Vishal Yadav alongside Arbash to plug the gap. Khobaib and Ali Zafar, both destructive players. Barely allows the opposition to settle down in midfield. And Zain Imran operates slightly advanced. He's got that attacking flair. Junaid stays central. And a hit from distance. Not a problem for Suraj Singh. Ali Zafar with the hit. The man from Quetta, who left Hazara Pioneers and joined Poco FC this season. Additional time 5 minutes. Most of the players in this Pakistan setup are from that one particular club. Just like India, most of them from BFC and Punjab. We saw Abdul Rahman the other day, who plays for Can Research and Laboratory Football Club in the Departmental League. Made debut for Pakistan in the World Cup qualifiers at a very young age. He can get there with his pace. Rohin. There's that step over Rohin. The shot is blocked. Rohin keeps going. He wins the throw-in. 4 more minutes for this half to find another twist. India protect, Pakistan pursue. And in these added moments, anything still feels possible. Oh, at the near post, flicked on. That was travelling. At the back post. So clever.
Win the ball.
Roshan with the throw in. Just helps it at the back post, and now that's a clever pass. I saw that early. Suraj was snatched away. Finding gap, Mohammad Junaid. He's got Team Gakam to deal with. Finds a pass. There is space. Too much height for Nasibullah, and will be retrieved at the far side. Abdul Samad recycles it back. A clearance just in time. Great pressure from Pakistan. Ali Zafar squaring it up for Khobaib. Tries to get that 1-2 going. Syed Raza Kazmi. He delivers one cross. Away from the Indian defense. Bangsan takes no chance. Sustained possession from Pakistan. Junaid tries to play that wall. That didn't work out. The ball is back with Pakistan. Sending in a floater. Khobaib. Najibullah went down, asking for a penalty. Virendra Rai not interested. Khobaib Khan looking for that towering presence of Najibullah. And the target man up front. The closing moments, Suraj Singh receiving treatment. He stays down and suddenly the game pauses for something more important. When the teammates gather, the referee watches on. He's back on his feet. Because in these final seconds, the focus shifts from result to well-being. A good display from Pakistan after going down so early in the game. Perhaps without reward, but certainly not without effort. And shown that this contest is far from one-sided. The score may not reflect it fully, but the intent has been clear. Najibullah tries to apply power. And Raj Gavli also mentioned it. Do you expect Pakistan to play a physical game? And this is half-time. India lead through Vishal Yadav's early strike.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
A game that
halftime
began
score
with control
is India 1
has grown
and
into
Pakistan
contest.
0.
Pakistan have responded, created chances, but the equalizer remains elusive. And so, at half-time, advantage for India. but the story is still very much alive. Well, the first half has been quite intriguing. It's been quite absorbing for the neutrals. And Vishal Yadav's strike separating the two teams. A good individual goal from the number 14. But this game is still far from being over. A very crucial 45 lies ahead of us. Don't go anywhere. We will leave you with the highlights of this half. This was match number 6 between India and Pakistan. India's first game of the tournament against their arch rivals. And this was the strike and a breakthrough moment from Vishal Yadav, making inroads and managing to go past Raza Kasbi and beats Kashif Rahman at his near post, who committed slightly to his right. Since then, slowly and steadily, Pakistan clawed their way back. This was an opportunity for Najibullah, half a chance, but blazed over. Pakistan kept coming time and again. This was way off the mark from Khobaib, who've worked really hard in the middle of the park. And this was a superb ball forward. Najibullah, the same man, could have had a hat-trick had he taken his chances in the first half. This one was the best scoring opportunity of the first 45, where Roshan Singh left on his floor. A big save from Suraj. Well protected by India. He was in the clear, Najibullah. Stood tall, Suraj Singh. Good dominance from the visitors. Crosses from both sides. Pushed away by Suraj Singh. This one. Just a flick on from Najibullah, and then that hit with his left foot. Don't go anywhere. We'll join you shortly after the break. Stay tuned. We we are back and ready for the second half. A contest that has quietly shifted in shape and tone. India struck early, Vishal Yadav finding the net in just the third minute. A start as sharp as it was decisive. For a while it felt like control would follow, that India might dictate the rhythm of the evening. But football rarely steps predictable, and Pakistan grew into the game, finding spaces, creating moments, and asking questions that demanded answers. And when those moments came, Suraj Singh stood firm and twice called into action, twice equal to it. Strong saves that kept India's advantage intact. And the other end, Najibullah was involved lively and often at the heart of Pakistan's attacking intent. But when the chances arrived, the finishing touch deserted him. So the story at the break, India ahead but not entirely in command. And off we go with the second 45. Pakistan behind but very much in contest. And now with 45 minutes to play, it is no longer about how it began, but about who take of how it ends. Is Omang Dodu. Beautiful guide on from Omang Dodu. Just falling short of the on-rushing Rohin. For the first 5 games in, and it's already been quite an engaging start of the tournament. We've had goals, we've had comebacks, and most importantly, we've had games that have stayed alive till the very end. And you look at some of the results, Nepal made hard work of their win. Bhutan showed great fight even with 10 men. And Maldives looked in control and then lost it. And Sri Lanka produced one of the comebacks of the tournament already. And even in Group B, Bangladesh have set the tone with a strong performance. So what you're seeing is a pattern. No team really running away with games. Plenty of momentum swings and young players willing to take risks. That's what makes youth tournaments so interesting. They're open, they're unpredictable. And so far this one has delivered. Was he handled?
Come on, referee! Both referee. Come on, hello, referee.
The system referees think so.
They're not watching me, my friend. They can see that.
India have a free kick. There was a touch on Vishal Yadav.
Go, hey. Mumsan!
Now escapes the challenge. Mohammad Junaid. A giveaway, Omang Dodo. Tried to release Mohammad Arbash to his left.
Mumsan! Matao! Come on,
Was denied by Pakistan. A player is down early. This is how Junaid picked up an injury. And if India manages to end this way, a victory this evening means progression secured, a place in the semi-finals, and alongside Bangladesh with a game to spare. And for Pakistan, the margin is far tighter. They must find a way back, must win. If back is anything less, and the road ends here for them. A draw, and the story lingers. Pushed forward to the final match day where India and Bangladesh would decide the last word. So this is more than a scoreline for them. It is a gateway or a goodbye. Got to look towards his left, decides to come inside and go for goal. Too much power, too much height. Zain Imran with the attempt. No changes made up until now. Both continue with the same setup. Raza Kazmi. And now stepping in. Good close down from Vishal. A lot of defensive work for the number 14. Goes down immediately. Looks like it's his right ankle. Sarip Haidar down as well. 50 minutes played and a pause for concern. Vishal Yadav, the man who made the difference early, now feeling the strain. The India gather, the game slows because for a moment the focus shifts away from the score to the players. Both are back up onto their feet. India just trying to regain control. Pakistan must keep pushing. One protecting, the other pressing. Pakistan have really grown into the contest and they believe chances have come. Just the finishing missing. India holding rather than controlling. Suraj Singh in goal. Important figure so far with those saves. And Vishal Yadav gave India the lead, now forced off, and that could matter. And Najibullah involved, dangerous, but searching for that final touch. And in a short tournament, one goal can define everything. India close to control of the group. Pakistan fighting to stay alive. That kind of cross certainly not going to keep them alive. Syed Raza Kazmi from the Popo FC Talent Hunt Academy. A game balanced not on dominance but on moments. That's behind Roshan. India, the under-20 category, won it in 2022. That season, Kalinga Stadium hosted the SAFF Under-20 Championship. The first game on 27th of July, India got beaten by Bangladesh 2-1. Made a strong reply in the second game against Sri Lanka, which India 4-0. And the 31st of July, in the last group game, they beat Nepal 0-8 to progress to the semi-finals. Gurkirat Singh had a brilliant tournament. Was the highest scorer with 8 goals. And Himanshu Jangra finished with 6. And India managed to beat Maldives 2nd of August in the semi-final. And the final, they faced Bangladesh, which was a one-way traffic, which India won 5-2 on 5th of August. Gurkeerat Singh scored 4 goals in that particular game. The 5th goal scored by Himanshu Jamra.
Left.
The season before last at the Anfa Sports Complex, India lost to Bangladesh in the semi-final in a penalty shootout, even though they topped Group B. Bangsan, a very important player at the heart of defense. Here is Sandeep Gandhi, the goalkeeper coach. Highly rated during his playing days. A good amount of support for Pakistan this evening, really. I saw a similar scenario against Bangladesh as well. And Bangladesh against India going to be a big one on Saturday. And we do expect a packed house. And if they both qualify, then Saturday you might see the head coaches resting few of the regular starters and trying some of them from the bench. In that case, there might be a possibility of those two featuring the final against support for Pakistan from Bangladesh. Well, that's quite interesting.
Number 4. Come on, hey!
Still, that early goal stands alone. The margin feels increasingly fragile. Pakistan continue to probe, to push, to believe. The game's stretched now, but no longer settled. India making a change.
For India, jersey number 5, Bangsan Singh, replaced by jersey number 4.
Bangsan won't be able to continue. Mohammad Kaif replacing him. A forced change from Mahesh Gowli. Bangsan's absence could be a blow for the Blue Coals. The man with the ISL experience. Featured in the first couple of games for BFC against Sporting Club Delhi and against Punjab. There's a confirmation of the change in Mohammad Kaif replacing Bangsan Singh. That change was certainly unplanned, unexpected. Moments like these can alter more than just personnel. Pakistan, the cross is slightly deflected and out for a corner. And with it, another invitation, another chance. They have knocked again and again. And now they look to break through. India will gather bodies in the box, minds alert. Because in games like these, it can come from anywhere. Will it be an in-dipper
Team up!
at the front post, defended comfortably by India? And back in from outside, way off the mark. A double change for India.
Go forward. Defending, huh? Samson.
Mohammad Arbash is off. And so has Gurnath Singh Grewal, the man who played for East Bengal.
Jersey number 10, MD Arbosh, replaced by jersey number 8, Rishi Singh. Also
Rishi is on.
substitution for India. Jersey number 10, MD Arbosh, replaced by jersey number 8.
Come on!
Good passing from Pakistan.
Go, 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 go!
Jersey number 7, Singh Grewal, replaced by jersey number 19, Samson.
Oh, this is good from India. Samson and Rishi both are on. It could have been through on Dodo, but the flag went up. Samson and Rishi brought on. An hour's play gone. Still India 1, Pakistan 0. Cramps. Fresh legs, fresh ideas. A side perhaps of a team looking to steady the game or to reshape it entirely.
बीच में जो उनको बोलो बीच में बहुत गैप हो रहा है बीच में क्यों गैप हो रहा है
India turned to the bench once more because in moments like these, decisions from the sideline can define what follows. That was a decent pressure from Omang Dodu. Directly at the defender. And now Junaid, outnumbered. He's asking for a handball. Virendra Rai not interested and would book him for argument, for making a gesture. And the Pakistan skipper Ali Jafar booked. And there you go, the replay. Made his way into the area. There was a hint of a handball, probably from Roshan Singh, which is why Junaid was so animated. Lucky to get away with it, India. We'll have a closer look. There you go. Junaid against Roshan. Yes, the right hand. That should have been a penalty. India are lucky to survive. And now a counter could be on. Rishi manages to see the run on the far left. Beautiful towards Omar Dodu. And he guides it home. India with the double. And it's the man from Arunachal Pradesh who doubles the lead for India. Has had 3 goals at the SAFF U-20 Championship last year. Rishi and Omang Dodum combined. A display of head tennis. Rishi to Omang just guides it past the on-rushing Kashif Rahman. And India strike again, and this time the advantage feels firmer, stronger, louder. Pakistan had pushed, had threatened, but it is India who find the telling touch. 2-0, and the evening tilts decisively in blue. Calm in the chaos, precise in the pressure.
Pressure! Rishi middle! Yes, okay.
From Arunachal Pradesh, where he set the SAFF U-20 Championship last year. And now chance to reduce the margin at the other end.
Hey, Rishan! Line in the ball.
Couldn't adjust his body well enough, Abdul Samad.
Come up! Rishan!
It was a great ball forward from Ubaid Khan. And Najibullah flicks it on towards Abdul Samad. Tempting bounce with a volley. Wasn't under control. As I was mentioning about Omang Dodo, where he set the SAFF U-20 Championship alight last year, right there on his home soil. A player who announced himself to the region, and now continuing that story on a bigger stage.
Go back! Come on! Rishi!
From a narrow edge to something more secure. Immediately Pakistan on the break had a chance, but it's India who have found the goals. From chasing to surviving, from control to response. Against Bangladesh, both the goals came in the second half. And Pakistan yet again trailed 2-0. At the cusp of eliminating from Group B. It would be end for them.
Come on!
Zarif Haidar. Stolen away by Roshan. And goes direct straight to Suraj.
Okay.
That's what Najibullah has been asked to do. Just stand in front of the Indian defense line and flick the ball. Deal with the aerial deliveries. He's got the height. And you need players around him to make those runs. And on the follow-up, Abdul Samad found himself in a scoring position. But it went a begging for Pakistan. The moment was there, the opening clear, but the finish deserts them once again. And you can feel the frustration building, growing, because in a game like this, those are the moments you simply cannot afford to waste. Omang Dodo played for Capital Complex. Back home, a good number of players now emerging from Arunachal Pradesh to the Indian football circuit. We have a few of them at the top flight. Gyamar Nikum, is one of those who plays for Mumbai City. We've got Beong as well, the right full back who plays for Jamshedpur, the Tata Football Academy product. Earned a place for themselves in the Indian footballing map, the land of rising sun. Was there last season as well to cover the SAFF U-20 Championship. We saw massive interest among the football lovers. On India match days, the stands would fill up a couple of hours prior to kick-off. Heavy rush for tickets despite the rain. It was a surreal feeling. India and Bangladesh dished out quality football in the final. And in the end, a penalty shootout settling the tie. And after it was 1-1 at full time. India will be relaxed now. They've got a couple of goals cushion. Vishal Yadav tries that 360. The lost balance.
Samson, go back! Come on, run!
Yes, Najibullah drives inside the box. Najibullah back across goal. Pakistan making changes. A double one from Shahzad Anwar, Muhammad, and Wais Ilyas
Substitution
comes
for
on.
Pakistan. Jersey number 5 Zain Imran replaced by jersey number 23 Muhammad Abdullah. Also substitution for Pakistan. Jersey number 14 Hubayb Khan replaced by jersey number 30
Muhammad Abdullah
Wais
is
Ilyas.
on. That's brilliant from India. Winning the header in the middle of the park. Samson is back with the number 19, who's under pressure from a couple of white shirts. They win it off him.
Raj!
72 minutes. And India hold firm with 2. Stretched by intent and urgency. Pakistan trying hard to surge, to chase. India composed, measured, sensing that control may soon become certainty. That was slightly awkward from Haider. Had to come out. Kashif made a few good saves against Bangladesh. Beaten twice this evening as well. India just turned defense into attack in the blink of an eye, which led to that second goal. And Rishi just guiding it onto the path of Omang Dodu. And the number 9 with that defining touch past the keeper. Oh, that's incredible. Rohan A sublime nick from the number 11. A great way to take that ball down. Bangladesh are also watching this. And Mark Cox, in one of his interviews, did mention that India are one of the favorites of this tournament. It's going to be a very tough game against them. Will there be an opening for Pakistan? Is Abdullah. A chance for a counter move. Omang Dodo. Acres of space on his left. He decides to go to the right. Poor first touch. Letting him down. Pakistan, they come away with the ball. And now falls short of Abdul Samad. Rishi steps in. And a super ball forward. It's a difficult angle. And a well-timed tackle. Abdul Rahman with a solid challenge. He was on the burst. Out of guile. Abdul Rahman timed it to perfection. And we have a drinks break now. A brief pause. A moment to breathe, to gather, to think. Pakistan with questions still to answer. Time running, but not yet gone, because even now the game still holds its breath. And this is how India scored the second goal. Rishi. It just helps it on towards Omang Dodo, who saw the keeper out of his line and just kept his composure, cool as a cucumber in front of goal, and glides it home. He made it look so simple. A diagonal ball from the right hand side towards the left. Excellent presence of mind from Omang Dodo. A nice idea from Rishi as well. Gets an assist coming off the bench. Into the last quarter, and the horizon begins to clear for India. They're 2 goals ahead and growing in control of this evening. Pakistan still push, still surge, but the windows narrow with every passing second. What once felt possible now feels distant, and for India the finishing line comes into view.
Change. Ref, tell him change now.
Corner for India. A bit of a cheer for the Blue Coats. Went up for it. Couldn't make contact. And now Pakistan moving forward with guile. Najibullah manages to brush off those 2 challenges, but couldn't brush off this tackle from Jodrika Branches. There you go, showed a bit too much of the ball. Tried to take him on the outside. Sliding challenge from Jodrika Branches. A stretcher is on. 2 more changes. Prashant Jojo is getting ready to come on. Rohan will be off.
Substitution
The man
for
from
India.
Sudeva Delhi reserves.
Number 14, Vishal Yadav, replaced by jersey number 22, Prashant.
Vishal making room for Prashant Jajo. This was Pakistan's chance. Delayed a bit too much in getting the shot away. A timely clearance from the branches.
Substitution for
Prashant
India.
Jajo rose through the ranks from Sudeva Delhi
Replaced by
youth
jersey
system.
Number 3, Tokchon.
He's made 11 appearances in the I-League second division as well. Malim and Prashant comes on. A corner for Pakistan.
Organize! Organize! Jajo! Suraj! Don't jump! Jajo!
In swinging delivery. That was too high.
Hurry!
Then commits a foul on the number 16, Roshan Singh instead. Back-to-back corners, perhaps a final invitation, a last surge of hope. Belief still flickering. A shot could be on. The foul goes against the number 23, Muhammad Abdullah. India can breathe a sigh of relief. That was the corner. That was ill-directed. Wasn't aware of it. Chingakam. And at this stage, every moment feels heavier, and every stoppage more significant.
Jajo!
Just a reminder of the equation. If it stays this way, India are through. Can Abdullah change that? Support arrives, but India have managed to even things up. Not managing to numerically out-maneuver India. Fresh legs injected by Mahesh Gowli. He knows a thing or two about defending.
Go inside! See number 9! See number 9, Among!
Made 67 appearances for the Indian senior national side.
Among! Yeah, now what he has to do differently now.
India will be through. A place in the semi-finals will be secured alongside Bangladesh. And for Pakistan, it would mean the end of the road. So every passing second now carries consequence. It's up in the air. And Najibullah. Now that's straight to Suraj Singh.
Go inside, Jajo, stay. Yes. Go. Come on, let's get him. In the ball.
And Najibullah. Once more, the finishing escapes him. So close to influence, but it's just beyond the final touch. That could change. Najibullah! Has he found one? Still it's wide. This time the header came off Mohammad Abdullah. Those moments begin to weigh heavy.
No, don't allow.
In between those two defenders, he managed to squeeze in and get the header away, but not on target. Thus whiskers away from going in.
Go, 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 go. Go inside, Janjo. Go in there, Janjo. Come on, Samson.
Pakistan with a golden opportunity to reduce the margin. But once again, it slips through their grasp. Heads tilt back, hands on hips, disbelief all around. Because at this stage, that could have changed everything. That's a heavy touch, runs out of play. Zarif Haidar.
Info. Don't allow cross. Stop there. Stay behind. Hey, hey. Go forward, huh? No, don't go backward. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't go back. Don't go back. Movement here. Come on, hey, line, line. Menon.
And now in a lot of space, slip through, beautiful ball, and equally good piece of goalkeeping. Good work from Kashif. It was a sensational pass. The score line doesn't change. The third goal denied by the Pakistan custodian, Kashif Rahman.
Go inside, Janjo.
What a pass from Rishi. Absolutely top class ball. Malim missing it. Was absolutely in the clear. That's Bagel for Omang Dodum. Will he cut inside or will he set it up? Capitalizing onto the mistake, and referee points to the spot. It's a penalty for India. Prashant Jajo brought down inside the box. It was a late challenge from Ubaid Khan, and penalty for India. And this will certainly settle the tie. Now a chance to seal it. A moment placed on the spot where pressure and opportunity meet. Pakistan protest yet prepare, and the evening leans on a single kick. It's Omang Dodo to make it 3-0 for India. Omang Dodo steps up and he delivers with authority. And surely that is that. Calm, composed and absolutely certain. India extend their lead and with it tighten their grip on the evening. From pressure to punctuation, 3-0 now, and it feels beyond doubt. Omang Dodo, the hero. His second goal of this evening up onto the top corner. No chance for the keeper. A name that has risen above the evening. A performance carved in moments and defined by impact. When India needed a figure, he became it. From influence to inspiration. And this evening, he is the difference. He is the hero, Omang Dodo. remember the name. And Suraj can buy some time at the other end. India will go on top if they win it 3-0 by a superior goal difference. On Saturday, the result would only mean and only decide which team finishes on top of Group B, which team makes it to the semi-final, being the group toppers. And the toppers of Group A to face the runners-up from Group B into the first semi-final, and the runners-up from Group A to play the winners of Group B in the second semi-final. And that's how it's. It's done and dusted. Now it's all about who finishes on top of Group B. India will be on top for the time being.
There will be 7
Additional
minutes
time,
of
7
added
minutes.
time.
7 minutes more through the destination, and now seems certain. India in control, Pakistan running out of time and perhaps of answers. But even now the game must be completed. Every second played, every moment honored.
Come on, hey! Come on!
Can they find a consolation, Pakistan? They've really worked hard.
Hey, go, hey, Amang, help them, help! 13 number!
Looked slightly better in patches while moving forward with the ball. Couldn't really make those opportunities count. That has been the difference between the two teams. India have taken their chances. Pakistan couldn't. That's a clever back heel.
Give the ball, on.
Ali Zafar's attempted cross didn't work out. Omang Dodu won a hat-trick.
Go!
Can he finish it off in style?
The ball with you! Go back, Tangshang, go back!
Here's the cross. A glancing attempt. Won't bother the Indian defense. Less than 5 minutes between India and a statement victory. The game now stretched beyond reach for Pakistan. But still the clock must be seen out. India composed, assured, closing in on the finish. And Rishi! That could have been something. That could have been really something special from the number 8. Impact sub.
Fall back, Jajo! Yes!
A bit of a humiliating end for Pakistan to their campaign. Conceding 5 goals in the last 2. Haidar Zadib. That's a deep delivery straight onto the roof. And they didn't manage to score this time around, Pakistan. This was Rishi pulling the trigger from distance. A clearance right on the edge. Junaid, can he shoot?
Come on, go back.
Can he find half a yard? The Indian players closing him down, but he did manage to win a free kick. And a yellow card to Rishi. That was Junaid. Tried to shield. A slight tug of his shirt from Rishi, which is why referee brandished that yellow card. Slightly limping there.
Let's go.
Can they make the scoreline look slightly respectable, Pakistan, from this free kick? Pakistan for a consolation goal. But in trouble, Surat Singh. A regulation take for him. Took it on the bounce, but took it well in the end. Got his body behind the ball. Less than 30 seconds now. There's only one result possible.
Hold that, don't go.
Scored a goal early in the first half and managed a couple in the second. And the third goal really putting the game to bed. There was a foul on an Indian defender. A tempers flaring over enthusiastic challenge. A frustration personified. And that was Mohammad Junaid. Going in tight on Mohammad Kaif. And referee will allow this minute to flow. Plenty of stoppages, especially in the last 10 minutes. Can India find another? And there it is, full time. India do not just win, they arrive. 3 goals, a performance of authority, and a statement that resonates across the evening. In a contest shaped by rivalry, they rise above it, control it, and they claim it. And with this, the path is clear. India stepped into the semi-finals alongside Bangladesh. Their place secured, their purpose defined. And for Pakistan, the journey ends here. The fight fading into silence. 3-0, and in this Malay evening, India won the moment. Acknowledgement from the Indian fans They make a statement that will echo through this tournament. 3 goals, each one a mark of control, of composure, of complete command in a rivalry that demands emotion. They delivered precision. And with that, the gates open. India surge into the knockouts. And as the evening settles over Mali, India rise in the tournament takes notice. Pakistan gave moments, glimpses, but this evening they were met by something stronger, sharper, more certain. At full time, it's India 3, Pakistan 0. An early goal in the first half from Vishal Yadav and a brace from Omang Dodum in the second half. It's a very young Pakistan side with not much experience of international football. But these fans are happy, and they will be here on Saturday as well to support India against Bangladesh. The Blue Coals will face off the Bangla Tigers. A marquee fixture of the SAFF tournament. The India favourites to play the final as well.
I kindly request Executive Committee
And the
member
most
of all
successful
India
team
Football Federation, Mr. Arif Ali, to
of this tournament.
hand over the award to the player of the match.
Here's Omang Dodum. Had a brilliant game. So
The player
opportunist.
of the match between India and Pakistan is jersey number 9, Omang Dodum of India.
And there's the confirmation. Omang Dodum, the player of the match. A performance that shaped the evening, defined the difference, and carried India forward. Goals, influence, pressure, everywhere the game needed a touch of certainty. And he was there. From promise to performance. And this evening, he was not just a part of the story, he was the story. Omang Dodum is your player of the match in the South Asian Derby.
As we conclude today's exciting match, we
he'll say a
invite
few
you all to
words,
join tomorrow's match
express
between Maldives
his
and
feelings.
Nepal at 15:45. Bhutan and
Tomorrow
Sri
we'll
Lanka at
return with
20:30.
the double header.
Thank you.
With the group is last match day. Let's hear from Omang Dodum then.
It's a good this game in a good way. We needed this 3 points, and I'm very happy for this win. And I'm grateful for the coaches and my teammates who believed in me. And that's all. Yeah, it's like we are adapting to this weather. Like we are new here, so it's bit different from India. What? Like it's simple. Like we have to get this 3 points and be the toppers, and we are waiting for the next match.
So that's it from the presentation ceremony. And we'll take you through the highlights of this game. South Asian Derby between India and Pakistan. The two giants colliding here at the National Stadium in Mali. And it was match number 6 of the competition. Pakistan wounded after a 0-2 defeat against Bangladesh, and India played their first game of the tournament. They arrived here on Monday, had 3 days time to prepare. And these boys have really dished out a very strong performance. This is the highlights of this game. India and Pakistan. It's the first game of the tournament for the Blue Coals. And they started on the front foot. Vishal Yadav opened the door in the first couple of minutes. Pakistan went down early. Exactly the start Mahesh Gowli would have wanted from his boys. And Vishal Yadav delivers an early breakthrough. And then Pakistan had a good phase of play. They created a few scoring opportunities, and Nasibullah was in the thick of action, in the mix of things. The target man, the number 11, more involved in winning those aerial balls with players making runs around him. This was the attempt from Khobab. And then Najibullah had a shy at goal. His right footer went off target. And then Junaid putting it on a platter for Najib, who brushed off that challenge from Roshan Singh. It's good, strong goalkeeping from Suraj to keep the score line at 1-0. Lost it to the number 11 completely. Pakistan created a few scoring opportunities. This was another good-looking ball. A hit with his left foot. Alert to the danger, Suraj. A couple of times in the first half he was called into action. The goalkeeper reacted brilliantly. And the first half ended 1-0. This is how the second half began, with Pakistan creating an early scoring chance. This was the try from distance. A forgettable one by Zain Imran. A Pakistan corner turned into an Indian attack. India committing men forward. And then that combination play between Rishi and Omang Dodum, who had the last laugh in the end. That touch of destiny that takes India 2-0 ahead. The insurance goal came in from Omang Dodum. And then immediately against the run of play, Pakistan had a scoring opportunity, but Abdul Samad couldn't control his volley. And then Najib, who was leading the charge, tried one with his left foot. I couldn't get the technique right. This was India's corner. Najib's clearance. A breakaway move for Pakistan. And Najib with the clearance and then leads the attack. Great stamina, incredible pace. But the challenge from Jodrika Branches. Absolutely superb. The timing on that. Pakistan kept coming and they kept throwing bodies forward to reduce the margin. Then that header from Muhammad Abdullah could have been the hero. Pakistan's best chance of this half goes a-begging. And then Rishi's, they're sending Malem Gamba through on goal. But Kashif Rahman blocks it and blocks it well. And this was another chance for Omang Dodum. I tried to set it up for Prashant Jajo, the late challenge on him. And referee immediately points towards the spot. As Zain Imran, the man guilty. And then Omang Dodum converts it, finds the top corner with absolute ease, with a plumb in the air. And the goalkeeper had no chance, struck it with a lot of power into the top of the net. No chance for Kashif. And India were 3-0 ahead, and Rishi could have added one more to India's tally of 3 already. And it has ended 3-0, and India and Bangladesh progress to the semi-finals from Group B. And Pakistan, end of the road for them. And Omang Dodum was adjudged the player of the match. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.